Hi, it's Marina the Soul Alchemist, and I am coming with this week's Pick Your Own Card weekly card guidance for the 8th through to the 14th of April. And as you can see, we've got nature behind us. It's quite noisy. So I'm here on a retreat and I thought I would record, with the nature here. So I'm using the Akashic Oracle card deck, which is my deck. So if you want any details around that, please do click the link below or reach out to me and I can share more. So this is for the 8th through to the 14th of April. So if you've not had a chance to pick your card, tune into cards 1, 2, or 3. And now I'm going to reveal the messages, themes, and energies supporting you over the next 7 days. You might find there's some random people that walk past as well, so ignore them. So this week's bonus card is about magic and miracles, and oh my gosh, it's a beautiful card. And if we have more of that, it will absolutely create more magic and miracles in your life. So I do feel there's a specific message with that particular card and a little bit of wisdom that comes through. So I will, it's nice and noisy. I will share more on that. Okay, so these cards don't link as much, I don't feel, this week as they would normally do. Do listen to all 3 because you might find that you're surprised that you resonate really with one card. So I do encourage you to listen to all 3, but there isn't that common thread that we would normally have. So card 1, if you pick card 1 as your main focus, it's divine strategy. So for me, this is, excuse me, this is about having a plan, making sure that you've kind of got some kind of strategy, plan, tick list, something that you're working towards that is a mix of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So you're allowing flow, you're allowing creativity, you're allowing inspiration, but you're taking action, inspired action as well. You're not kind of just waiting for it all to land in your lap and it's all going to magically happen, because we know that that's not reality. We have to take aligned action as well. But do you have an intention? Do you have a plan in place? Sounds like the birds are fighting, or they're agreeing. So divine strategy, they're saying, yes, you need divine strategy. So make sure you're connected in with your guides as part of that process. You're not kind of fully coming from the head. There's a mix of heart and head within this particular card. Now, it's a new moon on Monday. So perfect time to set new intentions, connecting with the moon's energy, connecting with your guides. Make sure there's just a factor of that, or your soul, your soul voice as well. But then start taking action. And if you've got to keep tuning in through the week to get the next nudge or to kind of really feel into whether that's aligned, then that's the way to do the divine strategy. It's not just them fully being in the head. We have to have those pauses. We have to have those little check-ins just to kind of have that little sense check and make sure that things are aligned. So divine strategy, get your plans in place, set the intentions with the universe, with the new moon. So you're kind of bringing in that extra additional universal magic, and then, start moving forward. So that's card 1. If that card resonates, let me know if you'd like to get your own session. I normally do that. Most of my clients do subscription, so I work with them 4 times a year. So if you want more details around that, please give me a shout. You virtually get 1 session for free, and it's not just Oracle card reading, it's kind of empowerment coaching, and it's also Akashic record healing, all rolled into the 1 session. So it's not just a psychic reading as such. Now, if you pick card 2, beautiful connection here. This is karmic relationships, and it's not, for me, it's not negative karmic relationships. When I was really tuning into this is kind of like beautiful, kind of reaching out to those people around you for support, and also people reaching out to you for support. But it doesn't feel, for me, I'm just waiting for the camera to kind of really focus in on it. It doesn't feel to me like this is a draining relationship. This is one of support. This is soul sister or brotherhood kind of connection. So it might be somebody that you'll really feel supported with by family and reaching out to them, or vice versa. Or it could be somebody that supports you in your business, in your workplace, a friend, a cherished friend. So I really feel that there's an element of connection, spark, and support there. So if you are feeling like you need support, you need to speak to somebody, you need to offload, you need to share, you need to work through something, you need to process. And it might be that you're not seeking answers from them. You just want the space. Crows are agreeing that you may just need the space to be held whilst you work through that process. And that's one of the greatest gifts that we can do, is not to give people the answers such, but just to hold space and let them know that you are there, holding space for them should they need it. So karmic relationships. So reaching out for support this week. Don't do this journey alone. Don't do your challenges alone, because you don't need to. Why make it harder? We want ease, we want flow, we want grace. Why choose a hard path when you can choose an easy path? It might be that you have to swallow your pride. It might be that you have to face some fears in order to do that. But in doing that, you're breaking a karmic pattern, because it's what you would normally do. So break the karmic pattern as well. So it's kind of like 2 for 1. You're getting support, but you're also breaking a karmic pattern by doing something different and actually being vulnerable, surrendering, asking for support. I know we can find it difficult, but it might be that you don't ask for the answers. You're just asking for the person to just hold space, and that's perfect. So again, let me know if that card resonates. And if you need any support around that, please do reach out. If I can't help you, then I know somebody that absolutely will be able to help you. Okay, third card. This card wasn't a repeater from last week, but it was from the week before. It's the card that I've picked, and it's in the same position, and it's deception and betrayal. So just have a little look at that. So what I'm getting here, again, this is not for me, I'm not picking up on the deception and betrayal aspect. What I'm picking up is the key in her hand. I know it's not particularly focused for some reason, but there's a key in her hand there. And what I feel with this particular card is we're looking forward, we're looking into the light, we've got our intentions, we're making moves. Well, she's not moving, she's sitting, she's pausing at this point, which is probably a big message of this card, is like, let's just take a pause this week at some point. And she's got the key in her hand behind her back. And this is the pause to acknowledge there is something from the past that is useful, that needs to also be brought into the light and to help you move forward. It may not be connected with relationships. It could be something, a learning, something that you've remembered that would be useful for you to bring forward. Maybe a way you presented yourself, or something that you said, or a perspective you put across, and it really worked. And it's like, okay, I've just remembered that. I've given myself enough time and space to actually remember this. I've, stepped out of my busy day to just tune in. What can I bring from my past? What parts of me, of my experience, or my qualities or gifts or skills can I bring into this situation, or bring to help me move forward? But it needs the pause. It needs that kind of like, not necessarily meditative state, but it needs some rest time for you to actually find the key, find the thing, or for the thing to find you. If you set the intention and it's like, what do I need to bring from my past that's going to really help me in this situation or help me move forward? And then we just allow it to come to us. That's the best way. That's the intuitive, that's the divine feminine way. We're not trying to force it. We're not trying to figure it out. And you know what? Your ego will find it for you, because the ego is really good at looking at data and looking and going through the files of our subconscious. And it will eventually bring it to you, but we don't have to force it. We just set the intention, go find this for me, and it will intuitively come to you. So what can you bring from your past that's going to help you in this present situation, or to help you move forward? So it could be drive, it could be determination, it could be patience, it could be something, more substantial than that. It could be a person that helps you, that you connected with a few years ago and they really helped you. And it's like, oh my gosh, yeah, maybe I need to connect with that person, see if they're available to help me again. So what can you bring from your past to help you move forward, or help you with a particular situation? So let me know how those cards are resonating. I'd love to hear. And Magic and Miracles is our bonus card. And if we can tap into this, this is what's going to really create Magic and Miracles this week. It's such a beautiful card. It's self-confidence. So it kind of sounds obvious, doesn't it? Yeah, of course, if I'm confident, it's going to create Magic and Miracles. Where do you need more confidence? Because that's where the Magic and Miracles are, on the other side of the fear or the limiting stories or negative narratives that we're telling ourselves. So where do you need more confidence? So what I would love to for you to explore this week is how you can work on your confidence and how you can work maybe with your solar plexus. And I'll see if I've got a meditation or something that I can post at the end of this video that would support things around confidence. I'm sure I've got something around confidence where we can do a bit of an energetic release of those things that are creating lack of confidence. So how can you bring more confidence? Where do you need to bring more confidence into your life? Where do you feel that you lack it? Is it in a certain relationship? Is it with your business? Is it direction, finding soul purpose? Is it with friends? Is it with your money? Is it with love? Is it with health? Where would you like more confidence, more boldness, more courage, to have that real power within you where you're kind of like, I'm motivated and this is what I'm doing. I'm confident about my skills and my gifts. Where can you bring more of that in? Now, confidence is created through practice, repetition, doing a thing over and over again. And we have to face our fears at the very beginning in order to get going. And then it's the practice and the practice and the practice that gives us the confidence, just like riding a bike. We kept getting on the bike, even though we were falling off. We weren't allowing that to deter us, because the reason, the why, the freedom, the, oh my God, I've just got to do this. My friends are doing it. I've got to do it. Whatever the reasons were, that was greater than your fear. So it's also tapping into, why do you need this self-confidence? What is the thing that you've got to push through, move through, break through, and you need the confidence to do it? That's the driver. That's your why. But then you've got to face your fear at the beginning, do it, and then keep doing, keep taking the steps, keep moving forward. That's where we become confident. So, and that's where the magic and miracles are. So you create the magic and miracles through showing more self-confidence, having more self-belief in yourself that you can do this thing. So, you know, working on your solar plexus this week, clearing your solar plexus, working with the color yellow, maybe wearing yellow, using yellow crystals, having yellow flowers, even looking at a picture of yellow, the color yellow, and asking for the color yellow to infuse into your energy. Placing your face in the sunlight and asking for the light codes of the sun and that color to, if we get any, it's raining here. So use the color yellow. You might want to go and get some yellow flowers, beautiful flowers here. Even look at this card. If you can, if you've got this deck already, use this card. Just use this card. Just like infusing the energies and the light codes that are already in this card to help you build up your confidence. This is magic and miracles. How can we create more magic and miracles in our life? It's not big and fancy. It's the small things that create the magic and miracles. And for us this week, it's confidence. Where do we need to be more bold and courageous? So let me know how that card resonates. Let me know how they all resonate. I hope you've enjoyed listening to nature and the rain. And this is up in the lakes. So love and blessings, everybody. Have a beautiful week. Please reach out to me if you've got any questions, or if you want to get your own deck. It's a modality in a box. It's not just a deck of cards. Or if you want to put your name down for one of the Akashic sprays, I've got more on order. Well, more bottles on order. I've got the stock already. I just need to create it. So if you want to get your name down for the Ascension aura spray, which is just really high vibrational, it's amazing, or anything else, you know where I am. So love and blessings, everybody. Have a beautiful week, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.